Hello, I'm Anthony Brooks, represented by MTM Management. I'm going to be doing a Commander Kemmer. Status.
We just offloaded the Marauders crew to an SC shuttle. They're headed for mental realignment on Saturn Prime with their ship in tow.
Excellent.
Let me look at that arm.
I'm fine.
You're hardly the best judge of that. Make a fist. That shouldn't be hard for you. Muscle tear. No surprise. Second-degree burn. Other bruises and lacerations too.
I'll gladly accept milk and cookies.
You'll meet me in the sick bay at the first opportunity, which means now.
Okay.
Someday, your luck is gonna run out.
And I'm sure you'll be there to salvage the last remaining cell just to clone me.
Yes, but that won't be you. Merely a copy. Hopefully, one with better sense.
Mr. Danheiser?
Aye, sir. What you just did wasn't brave. It was suicidal.
Their mass weapons array knocked out our hyperdrive.
So you had to take out a skate on your own?
Otherwise, they've gotten away.
We were effecting repairs. We'd have caught up with them in time.
Or not.
Your first obligation was to your ship and yourself. I know what this is about. I know what date it is back on Earth. November 9th, the day your grandfather died. And every year on that date, you have to do something crazily brave. And for what? To prove yourself to him? Matt, he's gone. And while Ed Kemmer may have been a great hero, the savior of the United Planets and Space Command...
Don't lecture me.
I'm simply telling you.
That what? That I'd be a better candidate for mental realignment than those prisoners? That there's people out there that care about you? And it's not worth dying for? Well, I'm trust that you'll tell me when you find something that is.
Excuse me, sir.
What, cadet?
We just got a message from HQ. They've detected a ship. It's emerged from the Hades sphere.
This is where we go after a mission to blow off steam.
Steam?
Ha, I keep forgetting you're not from around here.
Everything looks so ancient.
They shipped it in piece by piece from Earth, a city they used to call Los Angeles. It's all very authentic.
What did they call these?
Well, it depends on where you lived. Chips, pommes frites, French fries.
French?
They used to have nations on Earth, like we have planetary governments that we have now. Didn't they teach you about Earth? And Mars? Or even Neptune, Pluto, Europa? Your grandfather ruled those once they were terraformed.
And your grandfather drove him and his people clear out of the system.
His people were a bunch of renegade scientists, thugs, malcontents, not to mention that the fact that on a numerous occasions, your grandfather tried to murder my grandfather, my grandmother too.
Your grandmother?
Her maiden name was Hewitt. She was the daughter of the Secretary General.
Did you know them? Your grandparents, I mean.
They raised me from when I was a teenager.
What happened to your parents?
My mom died when I was a little boy.
And your father?
Didn't. Come on, let me show you the neighborhood. There was a time no human had been out here, just our robot probes. That's all changed in recent years. Jupiter, the big boy of the solar system. 8 moons are colonized. The water breathers of Europa are a protected class now. Asteroid belt. The miners can earn a decent living, breaking a sweat, watching their gauges. And as we keep the raiders at bay.
Raiders?
Yeah.
Marauders, who prey on the defenseless freebooters and small ships and hit and run. We tried to eradicate them, but they're too slippery. They know all the hidey holes of the sector.
Don't tell me. Mars?
A 500 million colonists began with 5 families from a lander, braver than I'll ever be.
Why do I doubt that?
Earth, where it all started.
It's beautiful, like a jewel.
It's worth defending.
Attention, unidentified craft. You are entering conglomerate space.
Conglomerate? Who are they?
A multi-stellar corporation that's gotten a little too cozy with the United Planets, if you ask me.
Reroute or risk seizure.
Acknowledge. Comply. They leased everything from Venus to the orbit of Mercury to construct a solar collector in the time that's supposed to bring vast resources to the system. Never mind the families that had to relocate. I don't mean to sound bitter. It's just I've always been leery of power that's not accountable of anybody.
Where I come from, that describes my whole family.
Sorry, Princess. I guess we're not the paradise I made us out to be.
I wasn't expecting that. I grew up being told you were all monsters, that you'd kill anyone you encountered, but I couldn't believe it was true. I'm glad I came.
Hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just following orders, ma'am. Just keeping the young lady diverted.
Come on home, Commander. We've got your marching orders.
Commander. You gotta take me. You just gotta.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course you do. The secret mission. I wasn't born yesterday. You're going to Belikov 3. It's obvious.
That's no longer your concern.
Not my concern. Missing out on the greatest adventure ever.
You're god-awful hurry to get yourself killed there, cadet. How old are you?
18 and still growing.
Enjoy your leave. Go to the show. With a date.
Commander.
You're dismissed, cadet. Don't be going jumping off cliffs before you built your wings.
I prefer building them on the way down.
Well, are you coming or not?